What's up? It's your boy Austin Rutherford back here again today. One of the questions I get asked all the time is, what would you have done differently? What do you wish you would have known earlier? So today we're talking about the 6 things I wish I would have known earlier, and I wish I would have implemented it earlier, because my life will be very, very different today. And hopefully you can take my mistakes and learn them from this video, and then you can set yourself up for the future as well. So the first thing is knowing is that when you're uncomfortable, you're in a place of growth. When you're uncomfortable, you're growing. When I was younger, anytime I would be uncomfortable, I would turn around and hide. I would turn around and run. I would not face my fears. I would not face whatever I'm getting into because I would be scared of failing. But at the end of the day, if you're not growing, you are failing. Now, I understand that when you start feeling uncomfortable, you're truly at the edge of a breakthrough. You're at the edge of a life-changing moment, potential life-changing moment, because when that uncomfortable feeling comes in, it's something you haven't done before. It's something that you're not used to doing, which means you're growing. You're getting outside of your comfort zone. You're doing things you've never done before. That's when true growth happens. You know, I may fail time and time again. You know, when I'm saying you're uncomfortable and you push through, I'm not saying you're not gonna fail. But I'm saying you're learning and you're growing along the way, and you're finding out a way not to do it, and then you will be able to do it the next time. So failing is not a problem. Not facing the problem is where the failure comes in. And then most of these lessons that I'm gonna share after this are things that I've pushed off for years. I've pushed them off for years and years and years because I was scared of it. I was uncomfortable in the situation. So if you don't do that, you're gonna be years and light years ahead of where I was personally at. Number 2 is building a brand. My mentor is telling me for years to start building a brand, to put my face on camera, to post on Instagram, to post on Facebook, to start a YouTube channel, to do all these things. And I was scared to do it because I was shy. I didn't like talking to other people. Anytime I was around somebody new, I was nervous and I just wouldn't speak. I would just sit there and get really red and start sweating and just be super, super uncomfortable. And at the end of the day, end up leaving because I didn't want to go face my fears. Like I said, my mentor was telling me to do this for years. Finally, one day, for whatever reason, I finally agreed to listen to him. I was in San Diego on vacation, and I did a video on my phone, on Facebook, a Facebook Live. And it was so uncomfortable. I was sweating bullets. I didn't want to do it. I fought myself for literally a couple hours to just hit the record button, but I finally did it. I finally did it. I hated it. I was scared as crap. But now I post every day. I'm shooting these videos every week. I'm posting on Instagram every day. I'm taking a picture every day. It's something that you grow into being comfortable with once you push past that barrier. And to put it into perspective, what things can do for you, opportunities that have came to me from building a brand on social media is JV deals. We get deals all the time, so we make money on JV deals. Real estate education, we sell courses off of social media. We do masterminds off of social media. I've actually met some of my best friends off of social media. I've met a lot of my partners off of social media. I've raised private money from social media. I've done all these things simply by having a brand on social media. At the end of the day, this has paid me more money than I truly ever thought it could, simply from building a brand. And it's free, by the way. Posting on social media is free. So it doesn't have an immediate ROI. It doesn't pay day one, but you have to give. And when you give enough value to people, it eventually will pay off. The third thing is building multiple streams of income. So don't do this day one. Don't go out here and start 9 companies because you're never going to be great at any of them. But I was so focused on real estate for so long. That's all that I knew. That's all the money that I had. So build something, start making money, and then start making other streams of money on top of that. Now I have 11 different streams of income. So there's going to be a link in the bio on my 11 streams of income if you want to learn more about what those are. Make sure you hit that link in the bio down there. And while you're down there, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that comment button, and make sure you subscribe to get all the content going forward as well. The fourth thing is outsourcing. I was so tied up. I wanted my hands on everything. I wanted to touch every part of the process because I was scared about other people doing things because I knew that they were going to screw it up. But at the end of the day, they're not. You have to let your hands off of things to be able to truly actually grow. So outsourcing and hiring people changed the game for me. When you hire people at things you're not good at, then you can do the things that you are good at. So if you hire people to do, the books, because you hate doing the books, you can go out there and spend more time doing sales. You can go out there and spend more time making more money, which is the key to business, simply by hiring somebody. And I always used to think nobody wants to do that. The things that I hated to do, I was like, why would somebody else want to do those things? But at the end of the day, the things that you hate is somebody else's dream job. They're dying for an opportunity to do exactly the things that you hate. So get that out of your way, get past that, and hire somebody to do those tasks for you once you start making money that you hate doing, because it'll make you more profitable at the end of the day. And then number 5 is having others pay for your lifestyle. I know this sounds kind of crazy right now, but there's different ways to look at things. I used to look at ways on how I could save more money to buy what I wanted to buy. So if I wanted to buy, a $50,000 car, I save 50 grand and then I buy the $50,000 car. That's one way of looking at things. The other way of looking at things is how to produce enough income outside of what you're currently doing to pay for what you want. So if you want a car and it's going to cost you $500 a month to pay that car off, how do you produce enough income over here to make more than $500 a month to pay for that? So for me, it's been real estate. I buy rental properties to pay for my liabilities, or I start other businesses to pay for my liabilities. It's a completely different way of looking at things. Most people don't teach you these things. They teach you to go to work, save, go on one vacation every 1 to 2 years. That's not how it's built, but there's a way to actually do this where you can live for free. So start thinking differently. Twist the mindset process, twist the thought process to figuring out how you can make enough money elsewhere outside of what you're currently doing. If you're making, 20 grand a month, find a way where you can make more money in a different business or a different venture to pay for those things that you want. And then the last thing, I heard this way back in middle school, and somebody said that there's always somebody out there trying to take your spot when you're not working. That hit home for me because I'm competitive. I love to win. I love to compete. And when I think that when I'm being lazy, when I'm not living to my fullest, when I'm not living to my potential, there's someone else trying to take my spot, I don't like losing. That didn't sit right with me. So once you do start having some success, it's easy to get comfortable because you think you're killing it, you think you're crushing it, but you can't do that. You have to stay focused and you have to stay going. But at the end of the day, we're all human. We all do forget sometimes. We all do fail sometimes. We all do get comfortable sometimes. The difference is the people that notice it soon and can get out of it. Some people let that go on for weeks or months or years. They stay comfortable and they lose everything. Other people realize it in an hour, in a day, in a week, and then they twist out of it and get right back to the grind, to pushing themselves past their comfort zone and growing. So do not get comfortable once you start seeing some success, because I promise you there's millions of people out there to take your spot. And most importantly, at the end of the day, you have to enjoy your life. If you're working to make money and you're making money and you're having some success, remember what you did it for in the first place. Remember that you did it for your family. Remember that you did it to travel. Remember that you did it to take care of your kids. Remember those reasons, because I've seen way too many people start making money and get so hungry for money, they forget about their family. They forget about their kids. They forget about the things that they love doing because they're so tied to money and they can never break free of it. So when you start making money, enjoy it. Take a vacation. We're sitting down here in Cabo. Take your family on vacation. Go to your kids' soccer games. Spend time with your family, because money, it will never give you what they need. They need time and they need attention. Money doesn't do that. So don't get that twisted. So comment below. Let me know what's your biggest lesson that you've ever learned is, or your biggest regret as well. Comment that in the comment section. Make sure you hit that like button when you're down there. Hit that subscribe button so you can get all the content going forward as well. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.